Hello everybody, welcome back. Ignore this, I am a little sunburnt on the face if you can't really tell. Yesterday, in fact I'll just put some pictures on, I went on a hike. We're going to be watching episode 8 of Dark. I've just had a little bit of a spoiler, so you know when you go on Netflix, paused it didn't go straight to the episode, it went to this bit. There, just got a massive spoiler. Older version of Jonas, what looked like a rope burn around his neck. We're on episode 8. As you sow, so you shall reap. I got it in one this time. Yet again, I was wrong on something. Somebody said that what I'd said in episode 6, Regina was talking to Catalina. She said, tell them obviously who your mother is. Somebody said that I was wrong. Like, when I said, like, I thought literally that she wasn't the mother. This person has said, like, she wasn't saying it literally, she was saying it in a sense of that she's a bad person who pretends to be good and look like this is the real mother. Show them your real mother, like, show them the bad, horrible side. What I said about Martha not being potentially Jonas's aunt, I was obviously wrong, because obviously it is clear that Catalina is the mother of the 3 children. When you're watching something in a language that isn't your own mother tongue, you can't kind of grasp, when you don't understand the language, you can't grasp the context and tone of their voice. So all I'm doing is reading subtitles, so I don't know, you don't know the emphasis. That's why I missed, obviously, with the part where it said tell them who your real mother is. I didn't understand it, like how she was saying it. I was just reading what was translated, so I might miss a few more things like that because I don't understand like the actual context of it, but I'll try. Oh, there was another correction. Sorry. Yazin, the Elizabeth's friend, I don't know what they are. That was the child that when I said with Helge, the middle-aged Helge, when he was taking a child's body into that bunker part of the cave system, I thought it was Mads. I thought that was them showing us Helge taking Mads, but apparently it was Yazin. Sorry, I've also put the audio down a little bit this episode because I did notice last episode it was very loud. So who's this then? I'm guessing by the clothing it looks like young Helge, presuming especially with the bike and the style of the shoes and the trousers, it's maybe 50s. Popo's after them. Pause. Sorry, I just said Popo. I just want to iterate, my friend gave me so much crap yesterday on the drive back from the hike that we went on. I can't remember what I said, but I said something about like, oh, a cop. My friend was like, a cop? I'm like, yeah, a cop. A copper. A policeman. Policewoman. Police person. A cop? What are you, American? I'm like, I've always called them a cop. Sorry, it just reminded me then of that conversation. Let me know in the comments below, because I'm trying this thing where I get way more engagement, because more engagement means my videos get pushed out further. As much as I love you all commenting as it is, I want to try and kind of push engagement a little bit further. So we're going to have a theme of the comments, and the theme of this video's comments is, what do you call a police person? Keep it PG as well, because I know there's a lot of not very friendly names. If you don't call them nice things, don't comment. Aegon in the 80s was like not elderly, but between middle-aged and elderly, so that means that Aegon in the 50s could be more of a young adult, so we might actually see Aegon. The workers found these 2 corpses. Who's oh, that kid's got the face. So Aegon wasn't Helge wasn't the first, or it could be the first. So how long has this been going on for? An important investment, nuclear power. I haven't mentioned this yet. I watched episode 1. I'm going to rewatch it again. In the middle of the week, I watched episode 1 on my TV downstairs. I recorded some clips because I thought I'll just insert the clips into future episodes. I don't want to keep adding parts in from episodes that I'm rewatching, because then it might not be in context with what I've seen later on. Decided that I'm going to watch, like when I have watched and recorded episode 9, I'm going to go in my own time, watch episode 1 to 9 again. I'm going to sit with a pen and paper and I'm just going to make notes of like every single thing that I pick up on, knowing what I know from obviously episode 9 now. Well, not now, but obviously then. So I'm going to try and pick up on like all the little bits that I've missed. One of them was to do with the power plant that I picked up on. But long story short, I caught in episode 1 that the power plant was, I can't remember exactly, but I know that there was plans to build it, I think, earlier in the 53. But then I think it started in the 60s or something. Power plant its whole lifetime was supposed to be from potentially 53, but then 60 to then 2020. It's weird how now, the timeline that we're currently at in 2019, it's like November, December time, and obviously the power plant is like planned for demolition or just destruction in 2020. It's a bit weird how these two bodies that we've just seen are on the site of what is planned to be the power plant. Does somebody know before the power plant was built that like there's something dodgy that's going to go off over the next, 66 years? Is this the clock person? You know who we've not seen since the guy came back and says, have you got time? Yeah, it is. Have you got time to talk about time? That guy. So they know each other.
Bei der Einstein-Rosenbrücke.
Passage zwischen einem schwarzen Loch, dem Eintrittsloch.
So is it a black hole?
Raum und Zeit
Is it?
miteinander verbindet.
Is that?
Wer sie durchquert,
Is this
reist durch die Zeit.
Is it a black hole? Is it like a wormhole? Have they just confirmed that the time travel is like a black hole, white hole, wormhole? That's the string. I also mentioned, pause, again, I'm not going to find the video, but obviously I'll tell you, I forgot to mention as well, when I said that I was going to rewatch episode 1 to 9 and take notes, I was going to do one dedicated video, probably midweek between episode 9 and episode 10, and just post it. It'll probably just be like a quick 5-minute recap video, and I'll go through everything, just so if you guys are watching along, or watching it for the first time with me, I can have like a full video of everything that I've missed, so then you can catch up with me and hopefully we're all on the same page. I did notice on episode 1, I think it was the end of episode 1, where they're showing us like side by side shots of each character. Literally showed us that at the beginning of the episode, like the very beginning, and there was a lot of string connected to each other's portraits and stuff, and normally a lot of the string was like brown, but then some of them, especially on Jonas's, was missing. Mikkel's string, like Michael, was red, and then we didn't purposely see Jonas's because, and then I said, well, does that mean that the red string is connected to people that time travel, and we don't see Jonas because obviously we've now found out that Jonas time traveled, and I couldn't see any of the other strings on the board thing that was red, so I don't know. But then, like, is this a relation back to that whole red string theory? We saw that last time. It's a snake. Is that Ouroboros? Also, somebody commented on one of the YouTube videos, they like Noah, and there was something to do with they said something about like, oh, it would be nice to have like your own theme tune when you walk into somewhere. I think that was like a teaser, like basically listen out for this, and this. I need to try and pay attention to the audio mode
Haben Sie schon
thing.
mal was von der Triketta gehört?
And that is the tattoo,
Knoten der Dreisamkeit.
the Trinity
Eine
knot.
dritte Dimension ist nichts vollkommen.
Wait, Ulrich's in a tunnel. Is Ulrich gonna time travel? He's so close to the. Well, in fact, he's literally at the path, like the doorway.
Verbindet nicht nur zwei.
A wormhole that connects not 2 but 3 different dimensions. But no, no, that's the past! Don't go to the past! I want to see the future! This looks like young Helge, so is Helge loaded? Or is his family loaded? Ooh! Just had the horrible realization as well. You don't have to be from the same timeline. It should have... Oh, that hurts. It should have sunk in when, obviously, we realised that not only was Michael Mikkel, obviously now there's Helge, there's middle-aged Helge in old man Helge's timeline. You can also have somebody from a different time in a different time conceiving a child. Obviously, I didn't think about. It took me a minute to realize, obviously, that Mikkel is Michael. I was just about to say, wouldn't it be weird if Helge's parents, although this is in the 50s, wouldn't it be funny if they was like from the far future, like say from 33 years is from 2019. Why can't I do math? The penny's just dropped. It's taken about 2 or 3 episodes for the penny to drop, guys.
Ausziehen.
Take off, what, right here? No.
Ich sagte, du sollst dich ausziehen.
Oh, I don't like you already. Don't do that. I mean, it is the 50s, but don't do that. I don't want to watch this.
Weiter.
No, don't. You sick woman. And look! I'm guessing this is his father.
Na sag, was haben Sie denn gefunden?
Auf der Baustelle, da war alles voller Polizei.
Groschen für Claudia liegen auf dem Tisch.
Claudia. As in Regina's
Ich habe so
mother.
eine Form von Verbrennung noch nicht gesehen.
Regina's mother. Ah, it really hurts. I need to stop. My head hurts. Claudia Tiedemann. No, Tiedemann. We could see a young Claudia here. Let me just backtrack that. The coins for Claudia are on the table. What does that mean? I mean, I'd find out if I just watched it, but...
Vielleicht eine Brandgranate.
Sorry, man.
Interessant auch, dass die Uhren
Both their ears are
vollkommen
completely destroyed, and that's the same mask like thing that Eric and Mads had. But that's the coin. That was in the book. That was in the book. That really. I need to stop touching my head. It really hurts. It was in the book that middle-aged Helge gave to Claudia, and I think it wasn't A Wrinkle in Time because I mentioned that before when I first saw it. In one of the latest episodes, we'd seen a bookmark with the coin thing on, and I was wondering, I was like, whose is that? Wait, the mum just said Claudia's coin's ready. The coin is from 86, so these kids could have travelled back like Mikkel travelled back. It's Mads in the past. We know that we saw Mads's body in the future, like, well, not in the future, but his future in present day. But then again, that could have been Yasin's body. I can't remember. It's all getting mismatched. But does that mean that Mads could have gone from 86 to 53? Made in China.
Genesen?
Oh, they're not going to put two and two. Wait. I just thought they're going to get confused because obviously if it's not common in the 50s for clothing to be made in China, then yeah, they're going to start presuming that the Chinese are involved. So Ulrich's now confirmed in the past because the tape's not there. This is going to mess so much stuff up. Like, the more people that we send into the past, and it's just going to mess everything up more.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
I'm guessing that's a bomb shelter because obviously like World War and everything. I know what it is, but I mean like in this current form. Wait, no. In the last episode, we also saw Noah working out. Well, he wasn't working out, but it was very ripped looking. He was scrubbing the floor. I think it was blood. I don't know. But he wrote on the wall, it was the 5th of... It was either November or December. 5/1... Yeah, 5th of November, 1953. And then... Which was already on the wall. And then Noah went up to it and wrote 9th of November. And this is now... This could be the 9th of November.
Schreiben über Nietzsches ewige Wiederkunft desgleichen.
That's what I was on about. It's 7 o'clock, don't judge my appearance. I've literally just got out of bed an hour ago. So this bit about the date on the wall. Noah and Helge obviously speak to each other a lot. Maybe this was Noah, because obviously you all don't know yet, but like, well, obviously I'm just giving you a little teaser, but later in the episode something crazy happens, which you'll see if you carry on watching. There's something important that happens, so maybe this is Noah leaving like a date trail for Helge to go and check up on, or just to know of something important that's going to happen. And maybe this is like their way of communicating. Make sure you go and check that out. Like from what we're saying now, possibly next episode we're going to see like a old Helge like hiding behind a tree or something, observing. Okay, bye.
Das sich ausdehnt und wieder in sich zusammenfällt.
And that's the book.
Oh.
No, it's not. That is the book. When I said the book, the necklace, the string and the coin,
Nur 500 Exemplare.
that's the book I was on about.
Jesus hat 33 Wunder vollbracht.
Oh, don't make it religious. Somebody's already said it's not religious, but I don't...
Dann ist 33.
I've not been paying attention to the audio, I just realised.
Wo willst du so schnell hin? 5 Designstrümpfe kaufen?
Silk stockings for money. What did they just steal? Was it the coin?
Mach dir mal nicht in die Hose. Deinem alten Herrn quillt der Zaster doch aus den Ohren.
Oh, that's disgusting. Wait, your old man's got enough coming out of his ears. Who was his old man? The guy with the stick. I was about to say, Ulrich's father is... obviously knows Helge's son. What if Ulrich's just come back in time? What if Ulrich... Obviously, Jonas knew how to get back to the future. But what if now, Ulrich, as Ulrich creates himself... They're on about... There was that symbol of the snake, the Ouroboros. What if Ulrich creates himself? Because if you think about it, Ulrich is born in the 70s. Ulrich technically doesn't exist yet, but Ulrich's father would be a middle-aged person right about now. This is one of those crazy theories. I'm so sorry to the people that are watching now that said like, oh, don't go crazy on your theories. But what if, because we know that there's a connection between Ulrich's father and Helge's son, what if Ulrich is now stuck in the 50s and he grows up to be, like, he is his dad?
Die sind doch viel stärker als ich.
Dann beißt du beim nächsten Mal eben einfach zu.
Just bite them next time. I was just explaining how the wormhole works. No, I was right. So it does. The wormhole folds back on itself, like the Ouroboros.
Kunst.
But who is this guy?
Nichts ist mehr da, wo es hingehört.
What's that audio? Sounds like someone's getting a bit excited.
Agnes Nielsen.
Agnes.
Das ist mein Sohn Tronte. Wir sind neu.
Wait! No! Hello. So I've just got to this bit where obviously we've just discovered Ulrich. Sorry, it's been a long day. We've just discovered Ulrich's grandmother and father. Sorry, but I'm just gonna save you all the time and just probably speed over the fact that because obviously this is early in the episode. Long story short, Trant is his father. I went on some massive rant about the fact that thinking Trant was Ulrich's long lost brother. Okay, bye. I can't. This audio is I can't take it seriously.
Komm, sag dem netten Mann guten
Who's
Tag.
Trant? Who's that?
Du bist Tronte, Nielsen.
Who the fuck is that?
Sie sind Agnes Nielsen.
Vergangenheit reisen und dort auf ihren Vater treffen. Noch ehe er sie
Is that Trant?
Natur des Menschen zu glauben, dass
Well, it might not be, but this guy so far has been Magnus, Jonas, friggin' Mads, Mikkel, Michael. He's been everybody. I am so stressed. Is that him? Wait, no, that's him. Black Glasses coat. Is that him?
Sind Sie H.G. Tannhaus?
I think that's the same guy.
Der H.G. Tannhaus?
Yes! That's him!
Nein, da wird doch nicht der
No, shut up! You are lying!
Tom,
Who is that? Is that Claudia?
du bist spät. Ich hatte schon mal gesagt, dass du pünktlich sein sollst. Ich hab
That
das
is Claudia.
Kind zu Hause vergessen. Ich bring's dann später vorbei.
I like that wallpaper.
Das ist meine Tochter.
This, the floral print. That's Trant, and this is Agnes, which means Claudia knew Trant.
Und ihr Mann ist? Er ist gestorben. Oh, das wollte ich.
But then, who is Ulrich's father? Trant. Is this his grandma? Have I just?
Soll ich einen Arzt holen?
What's the doctor gonna do? Oh, time travel doesn't exist. You're mentally insane. Go to a mental asylum. Play the name game. Comwald. That's Ines. That's his mum. Wait, so Agnes is his grandma. Wait. If Trant is born in 37, that would be his father. The woman was saying that her husband is dead, which means Ulrich's grandfather, he doesn't know who he is. How is there a correlation between Trant and Helge?
Die wurden von Außerirdischen entführt. Für Experimente.
Was hast du gerade eben gesagt?
Which one was the Dopplers?
Hat heute Morgen 2 tote Jungen.
Doppler, Helge. That's Charlotte. Well, it's not Charlotte, but Helge Doppler. That was it. It was his dad's site. Wait. Doppler's construction site. Helge is Doppler, which means that the guy that came in when Helge was forced into his underpants, his father is the person that's in charge of the construction site because it's Doppler, which means the power plant is constructed by Helge's family, which means Helge is going to know everything. Every single, like literally, next scene there'll be another question. There's just question after question after question after question. He left his coat. Big mistake, that's going to have future stuff in it.
Indem wir die neutroneninduzierte Spaltung in
Nuclear
Kernreaktoren
reactors.
wirtschaftlich nutzen. Und wir bauen hier das erste deutsche Atomkraftwerk.
Power plant, they're on about nuclear and obviously uranium and stuff like that, which would explain the yellow barrels from the earlier episodes. Obviously it was uranium waste, I'm guessing. Did they do what everyone's predicting that CERN did? And if you don't know CERN, I don't know either. I'm just going to explain what I think I know. It was some sort of particle in the hydrogen something tank thing. Basically, there was I'm not scientific. I got a C in my science in my GCSE at school, but some sort of molecule atom part of the building blocks of the universe, and it went round so fast that people said that it ripped a hole. Like, this is in real life, I mean, and it ripped a hole. It went so fast it ripped a hole in the fabric of the universe and created some sort of black hole, which is why time is now currently all messed up. There's Mandela effects left, right, and centre. Everything's just wrong and weird. Obviously, they've explained and said that basically the time travel is a wormhole. So did they accidentally cause a wormhole or connect a wormhole up with the power plant? The doorways that you go through to time travel is in the caves under the power plant. Is Helge's father purposely building the power plant on this exact location because he's found something below ground? I don't know.
Sie sollten sich eher fragen, wer etwas gegen den Bau des Kernkraftwerks. Einen Tag vorher 2 Kinderleichen.
So is this why that it didn't happen in 53 and it happened in what, 60 because of the 2 dead kids? Who put them there?
Kohlebetreiber.
The coal plant. So has this just become political in the sense of the coal plant put the kids there because they don't want a nuclear power plant being built, because then if people use nuclear power they're not going to use coal power, which means that if this power plant was to be built the coal business would go under. This is like the horse version of the horses taking out the first ever model car, so horses don't become obsolete in a sense of travel. What's with his leg? He's got, that looks like a splint on his leg. I'm guessing he's broke it. Oh! What if Tron is Regina's father? I've been saying for a while I don't know who Regina's father is. We know that Claudia is obviously her mother, but who's the father? And there was that whole conversation with Ulrich's father slept. Ulrich's father was cheating on Ulrich's mother with Claudia. I made the joke. I said it's clearly in the family. Obviously Ulrich cheated on Catalina with Hannah. And then Ulrich, it was, obviously they told us that it was something that I forgot about. Ulrich's father was sleeping with Claudia, which is obviously why Regina mentioned to Ulrich that she walked mad through the forest. And Regina is Ulrich's sister. Oh my god, the guy's Bartos. The guy with long hair is Bartos! Then the guy with long hair said to Jonas that he knew Michael. Regina's son, Bartos. Ulrich's son, Mikkel Michael. Those two are then cousins, which means that this guy, who I've been saying, who could be Mads Magnus, friggin', who I went off earlier and says that could be Tront, but obviously it's not Tront. Is that Bartos? I actually want to cry. I literally have a tear in my eye. The doorway's got to be there anyway, because Ulrich came through it, so...
Und ich krieg noch die Mark von dir.
Are they all going to time travel? Are they literally all going to go in right now? I've got heart palpitate. Like I've never ever been so invested in a show in my entire life. So he's going to leave them. Obviously the dog's gone. Gretchen.
Von mein Kind ist. Sollen sich beruhigen. Sofort. Was geht hier vor?
Who's his son?
Jungs, die heute früh gefunden wurden, wie sahen die aus? Wie sahen die aus? Hatte einer davon braune Haare und gefällige Jahre?
Oh, he's thinking it's Mikkel.
Alles, was ich wissen will, ist... Ich habe ein Foto. Scheiß über die Jacke.
Der ist doch besoffen.
Doppler. Helge Doppler.
Den Jungen von Bernd Doppler?
Nein, nicht Jungen.
Burned? Is that Burned or is that Bernard? Burned Doppler. Burned Doppler. Is that Helge's father? Burned Doppler from the nuclear power plant. Oh, he talked to... he had a conversation with Noah! This has got to be Bartos, because Bartos in the past, well, in the future, in the present day, Bartos had the conversation with Noah, and I made the assumption at that point that Noah could have been Regina's father, and Regina's got cancer, so to keep the family businesses in the power plant in business, they go to the next heir, and Andy isn't Tiedemann. He's married to a Tiedemann, so he's not technically, although he's male, the oldest male, he's not a Tiedemann. I thought Noah picked Bartos because he would technically be the next heir to the plant. This guy knows about time travel. Noah has been jumping between 86 and 2019, so he could have had the conversation with Bartos about time travel and everything, and this is how he's got to know everything that he knows, like through Noah. I'm going to be so wrong again, but I am almost certain now that this is Bartos.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Gerechnet hier nach
Yeah, why Winden?
Das Löchere sieht doch nicht so. Wie gesagt, mein Mann ist Polizist. Neugierde liegt im... Meine Großmutter kommt aus Winden. Sie hat viel von diesem Ort geschwärmt.
Ulrich's origins are from Winden to begin with.
Im Wald.
Oh.
Und dann war sie
Wo ist denn Helge?
Solange ein Wurmloch existiert, besteht eine geschlossene Zeitschleife.
So what happens will always happen, is that what they're trying to say?
Vergangenheit beeinflusst die Zukunft, sondern auch die Zukunft die Vergangenheit.
So this is what he was saying to Jonas back in 86 when Jonas wanted to take Mikkel back, and then he was saying, no, you can't because it's fixed. But then now this other guy, I forgot his name already, is saying that obviously the past influences what, like if you change the past it will affect the future. But then why did I never put that together, that the fact that if you could go into the future and change something, it could then change the past? The birds. What's with the birds? You're playing with a dead bird. Stop.
Du bist Helge Doppler, oder?
Ja, wieso?
Don't say anything. You're changing the future right now.
Kennst du das? Hast du die tot gemacht?
Wait. The veterinarian said to Charlotte that the birds had a wrong pattern on that. There was something to do with the patterns of the birds, like the spots and everything. And if I remember rightly, she mentioned something about radiation, but then also, like, it was just wrong. So what if these birds that are now dead here are originally from the 50s, and the birds that we saw in 2019 has come from, like, this is confirmation that these birds look like the same birds that was in 2019 that wasn't right for where they were. But then how would the birds have got in the cave and like through the tunnel?
Sind so schön, wenn sie tot sind.
That's a bit morbid. You might need therapy for that.
Aber du wirst mal was tot machen. Mein Bruder.
Wait, no, you're changing it, no, because Helge's gonna, no! Oh my god. I'm really scared that Ulrich is changing timelines at the minute. You little... No! What the f***? That is the exact same scarring that he's got on his face. But he's dead. He's dead. Ulrich just killed Helge. Not only has he just saved Mads, because obviously Helge killed Mads, he killed Yezin. He had a son, the guy that is with Charlotte, which means that he's just destroyed Francesca and Elizabeth, because if he's just killed him, like Helge's not going to have his son, who's then not going to have Francesca and Elizabeth. Elizabeth isn't going to meet Yezin because Elizabeth doesn't exist. We don't know how this changes Charlotte, because obviously Charlotte will never meet Helge's son. This can't happen. This completely destroys the entire timeline that we've had so far. There can be more than one. I've just realised he's just killed young Helge. But what if another Helge from a time just before this Helge changes something in the future, which then still keeps the timeline intact because he changed something to stop Ulrich from coming to the 50s and killing him. When there's time travel, there can be an infinite amount of people. All these characters that we're seeing that are time traveling might not even be from the exact same universe. That's a weird mirror image there, that it's normally Helge bringing the bodies into the bunker, and now it's Ulrich bringing Helge into the bunker. Spot there. Wait, they're cigarette burns. His mother said that his father was dead. Was his father, I'm not going to say the A word, but was he him? Was he basically being a very nasty person? The mother unalived him because she caught him doing this to him. So, wait. You know earlier when I said... Flipping kidding me? Are you it's been there all along! I was about to mention the string theory thing when I said that, like, is the red string the time travel people, but this is Trant on the left, and then in the, like, his adult age, and then old man, and that is Ulrich's father. So that is definitely, this Trant is Ulrich's father, and I missed it. And this is Claudia. This is old Claudia, but we haven't seen this woman yet, I don't think.
An das Nächste.
And this is Ulrich's mother, and that's Enis. I'm looking out for red string as well. I'm not. Wait. She has a grey string connected to her portrait. She also has a grey thing. He has no connection, and he also has a red string going across. So does that mean that somebody that has time travelled crossed paths with him? The guy who I now think is Bartosz is the red string, and then again, there's no string here. And we know he's time travelled, so if my theory is correct with the red string, he should have a red string. He has a grey string connected, but then I'm completely wrong because I've just realised he's now time travelled. Never mind. Why is it telling us everybody again? Look, this is what I mean. It all started with Mikkel has a red string centred from him, and we knew that Mikkel was the first to time travel. Like, in our perspective. And this is what I tried to look at last time, and I couldn't see. We can see here with Catalina, there's grey strings to Magnus and Martha. Helge down here, there's a missing portrait. Why is there a missing portrait? There's a missing portrait, so I'm presuming it's the mother, who then has the child, which is Charlotte. Charlotte here, who then, obviously that's the adult Charlotte, has two children, which is Francesca and Elizabeth. There's two missing portraits, which means that I think that's Francesca. She has two children by the look of it. Sorry, I'm following this to the T. Why are they connected to him? Look, up, like, Francesca, her string goes across and then up, and it goes up to the guy who Ulrich's just spoken to in the 50s, who wrote that book. I think I'm about to have a meltdown. This missing person is presumably Mads, which would then make Mads... Yeah, it's going string to string. But then who are these people? That's on the right, that is Ulrich's confirmed father. So Trond as a kid, Trond as an adult, and then Trond as an old man. I might have been wrong about Bartosz yet again. So if you look down here, Bartosz's portrait's there, who is then connected to his father, which is Andy, and then a young Andy. His mother, which is Regina. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? To the left of Regina is Claudia, which is her mother. Why is there a portrait? Who's the empty portrait? Who's the other child? Why does this mystery guy here not have any connection whatsoever? Whose is that portrait? Because that's not connected. I can't cope. This is Claudia. She is the one that had the timelines the whole time. What was that box then? You know, in the beginning when I kept saying, like, there was opening the box up, and I says, oh, that could be a time, like, because I says, oh, there's no, like in Back to the Future where on the car there's the input thing to put the time that you want to travel to, and I was like, oh, that could be a time travel device, but there's no like date or time selector. So what was that machine in the first place if the time travel is via the cave through the tunnel? I'm about to get a discovery of who this guy is, because I'm about to like literally walk out of my bedroom right now. That is the box I was on about. What is that?
Wir müssen ihn reparieren.
Das kann ich nicht.
Doch Ihre Initialen. Sie haben ihn gebaut.
Yes. No, not IT.
Die Reise durch Raum und Zeit ermöglichen. Der kann ein Wurmloch erzeugen.
Er öffnet ein Portal, durch das man 33 Jahre in die Vergangenheit und 33 Jahre in die Zukunft reisen kann, ja.
Und das Wurmloch, durch das Sie gekommen sind, hat das der Apparat gemacht?
Nein. Vor wenigen Monaten gab es einen Störfall im Kernkraftwerk und dabei ist Energie freigesetzt worden. Und
I knew it.
Der Apparat ist jedenfalls in der Lage, den gleichen Prozess zu
So the power plant created the wormhole in the cave, and then this box replicates the power to then create more. Did he just say he wanted to destroy? He wanted to destroy the one that. So he wants to stop. He's trying to stop this like whole people time traveling crap. He's got the. Oh no! It's f***ing Jonas. That is Jonas. You know, like I said at the beginning of the episode, I saw a brief spoiler because Netflix didn't take me straight to the episode. It took me to the menu. You know, if you click on a show, it normally takes you straight to the episode that you're on. Sometimes on the top bit, it will show you like a little preview thing. This had spoilers because it wasn't just showing a preview of season 1. It was showing like, I don't know what seasons was in it. Obviously 2 and 3, but I said that I saw a guy that looked like, I was pretty sure it was Jonas, that had got like a ring mark around his neck. I literally find out this is Jonas through a friggin' spoiler. This is why he gave Jonas not only the detector thing to find the tunnel and the light to like go through the tunnel, but this is why he was pressuring himself, like literally himself. When he found Jonas in 86, he was telling Jonas, you do not go and grab Mikkel, because if you take him out now, it destroys yourself. But then he wasn't only saying yourself, but me, because I am you, you are me.
Gerade biegen. Und Sie müssen mir dabei helfen.
If he's just let slip that the power plant was like, there was an explosion at the power plant that caused the wormhole, or found or connected the wormhole. How and what did they do and use to cause the explosion? I'm drained, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm stressed, I'm annoyed, I'm angry. I just feel like I'm apart from happy, I am every emotion from this episode. Wait, I said Ulrich's coat is going to be detrimental because there's going to be something in it that they find in the past that shouldn't be in the past. He's going to find something now that's going to change the course of time. The phone, all technology, yeah, you're done. So is he going to use the technology from a mobile phone to create this time travel and harnessing box thing? I don't think I can wait a week for episode 9, by the way, guys. So he's just going to sit there in front of the... Is that it? Is that it? I am so angry. 2 hours and 24 minutes I've been recording. I just want Netflix gone. You've pissed me off, Netflix. You've ruined it. Ruined my experience. Ruined. I'm just so annoyed. I mean, I enjoyed it because, like I said, we figured out Trond is Ulrich's father. I hope you've enjoyed watching me freak out many times. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. I keep forgetting to mention that. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye. Bye-bye.